Hi guys, Simon here, Chaser SMC. This is going to be a good one. This is my first episode for the new Transformers Energon Universe Wave 2. I have not opened the set before today. In this episode I'm going to do these two boxes. I have 18 boxes all up and I'm going to do 2 boxes per episode over the coming weeks. Stagger, stagger, stagger. I make them last. Anyway, so I'm going to do both of these. I will do the first one and then I'll cut it, do some sleeving off camera, all that kind of stuff, put it into a binder and then come back, but it will just be an instant cut. So I'm going to do this one first. I'm going to, it is Sunday by the way, I haven't got my watch on, but it is Sunday the 16th of August. This is going to go live straight away. I'm going to cut this and then we can have a quick look at the back. This is going to go live straight away, and I would normally have The Offensive, my other series, go live on Sunday. I'm going to move that to Tuesday just so this can take the Sunday slot because this is new. Everyone's talking about it. So let's have a go and see how we go. Now, unlike Wave 1 where you had these super box equivalent and like an elite smaller box, it's our understanding this is the only box that you get with this set, sort of like a super variant. Now, before I crack this, we're going to actually go through some of the information here because it appears to all be written in Chinese, but once you sort of open a few of these, you kind of get an idea of what it is they're saying. So if I start right up at the top here, you can read all that, right? This means there are 9 packs and each one of those has 8 cards. And you're also going to get 1 hit pack and each one of those will have 2 cards. Okay, as we move further down, 5 out of the 9 packs are going to have 3 SRs, 2 SSRs, 1 TR, 1 UR with the star filled in, and then you'll either get an AR or a VR. The other 4 out of 9 packs will have 3 SRs, 2 SSRs, 1 TR, 1 UR with the star filled in, and then you'll either get a UR with the star not filled in, an LR, a double UR, an OR, an XR, an LR star, OR star, an XR star, or this, which is going to be the redemption. Okay, look, if we go a bit further down here, you can see this bit is saying there are 264 cards to collect, and that is across 17 different card types. You can see them all listed here, right? Now, if I keep going, I'm going to touch on the redemption again shortly because there's a few differences here between Wave 1 and Wave 2. I haven't quite catalogued them all, but I'll touch on it as we go. This bit down here, you see how it's coloured the same as the hit pack here, right? This is saying the BR and the XR star is unique to the hit pack. That was one of the big differences. The XR star was not unique to the hit pack with Wave 1. Okay, now of the hit packs here, 27 out of 36 will have a BR, and then you'll either get an AR or a VR. 9 out of the other 36 hit packs will have a BR, and then you'll either get an LR, an OR, an XR, or an XR star. This bit leads me to believe, quite reasonably, there are 36 of these boxes to a case. Now, I have exactly 18, I have 18, I should say, happen to be exactly half a case, so two boxes per episode for me, but I am going to make it last. Once again, the artwork looks great already. I haven't even opened the box yet. I'm getting sort of Unicron kind of vibes here. Something very serious is going on. But once again, the artwork on these boxes looks fabulous. We are going to do both right here. This is going to be a longer video. Most of my videos are quite quick, you know, like if I've opened the 40th anniversary set, usually I've opened up 100 of those boxes on my channel and I'm just flying through it trying to get numbered cards. This is all new. I have had a little bit of exposure to the artwork with these, but not a lot really. I've kind of wanted to keep my distance, so this will be quite a good little surprise. Once again, it's got kind of like the magnet sort of tab as the super boxes with the first one did. And oh look, you got Wheeljack sort of kind of showing up there. Jazz and Optimus, really good, eh? Once again, Kayou, you're at the top of your game. They're just getting better and better, aren't they? When it comes to Transformers, they really are. Okay, all the packs are in there. I'm going to have a quick look at this first. Again, this is going to be a longer video, okay? Buckle up, all right? Okay, look, I'm not really going to go through it. Oh, yes, I am. Yes, I am. There was something there. you know, and I know. Now, what I'm gonna touch on is this bit here, right? I mentioned the redemption, right? There are 3 types of redemptions with this wave 2. All right. Now, with wave 1, there were only 2. It was my understanding, right? The first, you could get a binder like this one here. This is my binder for wave 1. I think the binder for what this wave 2 has got Starscream on the front. These are great, really nice. You know, they're it's got a nice feel to it. You know, the other redemption you can get, I haven't opened it yet, but it's this sort of display panel thing where you get the ORs and it forms like the WRs and it forms like a long seam. I haven't opened it yet. It looks nice though. Once it's all sort of set up and I've got cards in there, I don't know what I'm going to put into it yet. They look really good. Now, what I was going to touch on here was the fact that this one, you can see there are 3 redemption cards that are available in this set, right? The binder is 1, that WI display panel thing is 2. Now, this is the 3rd. This is big. This is really, really big. You can see it up the top right there. Sorry, the top left, kind of right here. There are Frank Welker signed cards, 18 copies of them. They're redemption cards. So if you pull it, you scratch the panel off, send it off or something, and Kayou send it to you. You pay for it. You have to pay for it, all that. Only 18, right? Look, they could print 3,000 cases, right? That'd be like, what, 108,000 boxes? Something like that. It's a lotto win if you get one. It really is. But, you know, I had to have a go. I wasn't really going to buy 18 boxes of this, you know, but I put my picture of 18 boxes on the Facebook group. I wasn't going to buy that many really, but because I knew there were Frank Welker signed cards, I thought, look, I wouldn't want to kind of not, and just, you know, you want to have a decent chance. That said, I probably won't get any more of this after this. We'll see how we go. The one thing that I will admit disappointed me about this set when I first found out about it compared to Wave 1 is that there are only 4 types of XRs. All right. This obviously is the XR Star. You can see the 4 types there. So you've got Optimus, you've got Superion, Skywarp, and Thundercracker. Sorry guys, if I get that right in there so you can see that, it's kind of a bit blurry, but come on, focus, you bugger, will you? That's all right though. I don't want to dwell on this for long. The same setup is, I mean, it kind of has the same setup. Otherwise, the XR Star, there are only 9 of them. The XR Star, there are 99 of each. All of that kind of stuff. You can see that in the sort of top right corner of that. LR Stars, there are numbered 399 of each. The OR Star, this set is again loaded with numbered cards. I'd love to put an XR or an XR Star, something like that. We'll see how we go. Again, yep, you can see the binder down there, right? That's that display panel thing that I mentioned as well. I only really wanted to quickly look at that because this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. Look, obviously, if you haven't seen Wave 2 yet, there will be some sort of spoilers here. I've been looking forward to doing this. I'm so excited, really. You know, I've had the boxes for even that looks great, doesn't it? Really, you know. Once again, look, I really appreciate the effort. I'll leave that out for now. It's fine. Put this to one side. So yeah, we're going to go through this. I'm going to sleeve everything as I go, and then I'll just pause the video, put everything away into a binder that I've got set up for it, and then we'll get started with the second pack, the second box. I will open the hit pack last, of course. Let's have a quick look and see if these vary. Obviously, you've got the 2 different types. I think I'm pretty reasonably sure that was the same with Wave 1 as well. Let's go. This is my first one. I've not opened the set before now, so we're going to see how we go. Very exciting though. Whenever Kayou bring out a new set, it's very exciting. They really feel these too. There were 18. There were 8. There were 8 in there. 8 cards in each one. My first one is a UR Star. That is with the star not filled in. That's again. Energon Universe is so good. Like, it's really dark and all, you know. I'm going to sleeve everything right. This is going to be a longer video. What I'm going to do is sort of make piles for everything based on card type, and we'll see how we go. I'll leave them right there. Look, I even like that, right? That's the UR with the star filled in. I even like how it says more than meets the eye Transformers up the top there. Look, I'm going to get this for Christmas. I could see me getting the books for this, you know. I think I need to get like Void Rivals Volume 1 and then Transformers Volume 1 and 2. Great artwork, really. Oh, and I've heard about these too. There's a transparency to some of these cards as well. That's not a bad jazz. That's a TR. It's once again, Kayou. They're just going from strength to strength. They really are. This is great, really. Fantastic stuff. So I have seen some of the artwork, but not all of it, obviously. Now, obviously, this will be a slower episode. That's a nice shockwave. This will be a slower episode. Oh, that is dark as well. Is that cliff jumper like he's sort of standing on there? I should show the back a bit more. I don't do that a lot, I'll be honest. This is going to be a slower episode, obviously, because it's all new. Once I start getting into it, obviously, it will get a bit faster. Yeah, I'm going to get the story for this. I want to know what happens. I want to read it. Once again, the finishing, the layering, the foil work, glitter, all of that stuff. You know, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. Kayou, as always, on top of their game, aren't they, really? I mean, you're going to get 3 of these in every pack, right? So you're going to collect them all in short order. You really are. It won't take long to collect them all. Is that out of... Yeah, look, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I'll leave them there. That's fine. I'm not going to show these in great detail. I mean, look, I'll get them up there. Look, again, the artwork is so good. It's so good with this, you know. And honestly, getting 8 cards to a pack is pretty good. I mean, okay, these boxes are more expensive, let's be honest, right? Than the old Elite boxes for... okay, it's the first pack down. Then the old Elite boxes for Energon Universe Wave 1. By the same token, it's nice to get 8 cards in a pack. That's a nice LR of Optimus too. I like the black rim around the outside. Look at that. How good is that? Obviously just like a normal LR, so it's not numbered or anything like that, you know. I didn't think I was going to get a numbered card right off the bat, but that'd be nice, you know. So I do still want to file everything away in certain card types. Oh, I really like these. I really like these UR stars. The ones that are filled in. How it says Transformers along the top there. They're really... Are they good, aren't they? Once again, Kayou. Honestly. They are getting better as time goes by. You can't refute that they are. Come on, Sol, what are you doing? These gloves aren't the best for... That's fine. That is nice, though. Really, very, very... Honestly. You see like a line, like an outline of the figure around the figures as well. Brilliant. Brilliant stuff. All right, they're going to be a pile of them there. These are cool too, honestly. I mean, I'm not as keen on the artwork, I'll be honest, but I like the sort of hologrammatic kind of, you know, transparent effect, you know. That's nice. Superb artwork, really. Honestly. Great stuff. Great stuff. And then, of course, I'm just going to have the two SSRs and the three SRs. Prime's having a tough time of it there. It looks like that's that Shockwave taking Prime to task there. I got to know about the story, eh? I'm going to buy it. I'm not a big comic reader, if I'm being honest, but I'm going to get right into that. Okay. All basically, even something like that, though. Is that like a... Or it's obviously like Menasor or something like that? Well, you can see the Decepticon back that, you know. The artwork is so good. So good, really. So exciting. But yeah, look, I have mentioned it a few times in the Facebook group, but I do believe very much in staggering out my openings. That's good too. Because you can spend money so much quicker than you can make it. So I like making these things last, right? Because there was a card very much like this one in the first one. I'm not keen on Optimus having Megatron's cannon, if I'm being honest. I understand it affects him, you know? That kind of thing's quite clever. But I'm not a big comic reader, but I'm going to get into it with this. You know. 8 cards per pack, that was a jolly good time, isn't it, really? Hope you're all well. Hope you've all got Wave 2 coming, you know, and or other sets, you know. You got plenty to choose from when it comes to Kayou. And like I say, they are just getting better and better. They absolutely are. Okay, this is my first AR. Sharkticon. So you can't help but look at the cards you've got underneath, you know. They're okay. I'm not huge on the ARs, if I'm being honest, but I mean they're all right. Kind of just sort of want to get a pile everywhere so you guys can see them, you know. Yeah, that's all right. That's fine. That's fine. We'll work it out. I like these UR stars. Honestly, that is a fantastic looking card, whatever you want to say. Look at that. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I love that kind of, that motif along the top there. Even the Decepticon symbol. Brilliant stuff. Very, very good. Yeah, I have to read this story. It's still ongoing, isn't it? I think, you know. Oh, I would have wanted an Ultra Magnus. I do have a fondness for him, I'll be honest. I like the transparent artwork on it, you know. That's very good, you know. Once again, Kayou at the top of their game. I'm perfect fit sleeve in each one because I believe if you get lucky enough... Oh, something is happening in the Prime there. If you get lucky enough and pull one of the redemption binders, one of the binders for it, I think they're kind of... you really need to use perfect fit sleeves for your cards before they go into them. That's my understanding anyway. It's good there. As always, Starscream is up to no good, isn't he? Brilliant character, Starscream, really, though. Honestly, he's... Right, these ones here, look, I'll show them off quickly. There's a little bit more of Ultra Magnus there for you. Oh, you know, again, 3 of these in each. Come on, look at that. Wheeljack and Jazz there as well. And Cup there also. Really very good. Really very good. But I'm just going to sleeve these quickly because it's, you know, 3 of these cards. I don't know how many of the SR types there are. That would have been on the back of the box there. I could look it up, you know, because it tells you. But 3 in each pack means you ain't going to be... you're not going to be waiting long to... it ain't going to take long to get them all. It absolutely isn't. These are nice though, aren't they? I have a VR. Look at that. Nice VR of Ratchet there for you. Look at that. There's a silver motif on that. I'm not keen on the artwork of Ratchet, if I'm being honest, but the card itself is extraordinary. I'm running out of place to put these, aren't I, really? Yeah, that's fine. You'll be right up there. Oh, did I mention before how I like these UR stars? Look at that. You beauty, mate. Is that Shockwave there having a go? He ain't playing around, is he? Lovely though, really. Lovely. Alright. I'm just making sure I'm filing everything in the correct. That's a nice RC. That ain't bad at all. Making sure I'm filing everything in the correct card type, because when I pause after this first box, I'm going to want to sleeve everything into a binder by card type before coming back. Yeah, that's cool. Again, just brilliant artwork though. Very nice, very nice. But you know, I would have liked more XRs, I'll be honest. Only 4. A darn sight fewer than the 9 that we had with Wave 1. You know. But they've kicked it up a notch when it comes to some of these other card types. I'll just quickly show these ones off. Oh. And then it's dark, isn't it? It's dark. They ain't playing around. There's no way I'm not going to catch up on this and be reading it, all that stuff, you know. Really like the artwork. Alright. So yeah, I'm going to make it last though. Did I mention already that I was going to... This is going to go live on Sunday straight away. After it's done processing this video, I'm going to put it live straight away. And I'll move the offensive to Tuesday. Okay, that's a UR with the star, I think, not filled in. Yeah. That looks like more like one of the classic URs that you got from Wave 1. With the very sort of gold outline. I have to be honest though, I like these ones a lot more. You know, honestly, that's just a beautiful card, whichever way you look at it. You get a whole load of these in a binder right next to each other. They're going to be fabulous looking, aren't they? They are really good. Big fan of the UR stars there. I like these too, mind you. Having that kind of technology, that kind of effect now in our Transformers cards as far as Kayou is concerned. Yeah, no problem with that. Really good. And then obviously the SSRs and the SR and the SRs again. I'll quickly just show them these ones, but then it's really all about just getting into the next pack, isn't it? Really, to see what else comes out. Nice Starscream there for you though as well. Come join us on the Facebook group if you haven't. There'll be a link in the description of this video as always. It's a brilliant community of people, it really is. You know, first class. Yeah, I should show the back of these cards a bit more. I'm not known for doing that, I'll be honest. But tremendous stuff as always, Kayou. If you're watching, the future's looking bright, isn't it, eh? Yeah, I really want to read this Energon Universe, find out what's, you know, the fact that it's sort of gritty, you know, and they look like the G1 characters that I know. Each one of these is an event. There's 9 packs. 8 cards in each one. Honestly, it's a good time. It's a good time. Nice to have an AR of Wheeljack there. They're not bad. They're obviously very similar to the ARs that we had from Volume 1. These are really good. Look at that. Honestly, I'm just swooning here. But look at that. Look at the way the light catches that. You see that? So all those kind of like sort of pluses and the cross shapes and all of that, how it catches it. What? Honestly. They're doing good work again. They're doing good work again, aren't they? You're going to want to get all of these guys. Those UR stars are brilliant. And I'll tell you what, I've got no problem having a Jetfire like that. A weird look on his face, mind you, if I'm being honest. But very nice. Oh, very nice. I've got another box to go this morning. So this episode is going to go live on Sunday. I'm going to move the offensive, which I will be recording later today, my time. But I'm going to... That might be a repeat, actually. I'm going to move the offensive to Tuesday. And then on episode 2 of this Energon Universe Wave 2 that I'm doing, I will upload it on... I'll have it go live on Thursday. Just because because obviously it's a new set, so the hype is real. Everyone's talking. Almost everyone's talking about it. So really want to get it out there and obviously show off some of the cards and this phenomenal artwork. Really. The reason I like it so much is that it's obviously a very mature adult. Never mind the quality of the artwork, which is sensational stuff, right? But the story is obviously very adult. It's gritty. There are consequences. People can die. All that stuff is really good. Yeah, the ARs, they do look very similar to the ARs we had before. I mean, look, they're nice, don't get me wrong. It also sort of catches the light and you see that sort of hexagonal kind of reflective panel. You see that? I also like how the characters sort of repeated as well. Look at this, though. I mean, honestly, look at these UR stars. They are so good. Have you ever seen a card like that before? Look at that. See, look at what it does to the card when the light catches it too. Magnificent stuff. Honestly, I'm really swooning. It's a bit pathetic, really, isn't it? Get a grip, sire, will you? Astro training in the TR. They are TRs? Yeah, they are TRs, aren't they? Yeah, they are TRs. That's fine. Nice. Yeah, it was the other one that was different. It was a VR. Obviously, no sign of a Frank Welker redemption yet, but what are you going to do? They're going to be very... I'm seeing some duplicates here already with some of these SSRs. I think when I do the second box, the SSRs and the SRs, I won't sleeve each one. I'll just kind of build a pile to one side. Obviously, keeping an eye out for those where we know the artwork is new. Top stuff, though. Because all that kind of stuff, like you want me showing off the cards, right? And I've got no problem doing that. But all of the boring sort of sleeving stuff, I'll only do with the more special cards after this, when we get into the second box, which will come shortly after this one. That's good, isn't it, eh? What's that, Huffer there? Along with Cup as well. Turbo revving young punk. I'll straighten you up yet. Every place reminds you of someplace else, Cup. Spoons lad, you could learn to appreciate it. Yow. Good stuff they are. Alright, looks like I've got, what, two packs left. And then we're going to hit up the hit pack. We'll see what we get. I reckon it's a good move. It's a good move having the XR Star unique to the hit pack now. Because that does make it a real hit. Okay, I've kind of buggered that a bit, haven't I? These UR stars are look at this. They are, honestly, that is... they're the standout of the show thus far. These UR stars. Don't get me wrong, I like them with the transparent effect and all, but these are the look at that. Those UR stars, I mean with the star filled in like that. It's like a UR diamond or something, isn't it, really? You know? Oh. They are more actually a UR diamond with the star filled in. Thundercracker. At least I got the name right this time. I'm not having a go. I'm not having a go. Good though. Now I've skipped one, haven't I? Let's move this one. That looks like a WR. It is. I got a WR. Alright. And obviously Shockwave too. So that might be my hit, kind of as such, along with obviously one of the VRs in the set. Generally you might get one or two though. That came out back to front though. Or was it just me? Might have just been me. Oh, again, the artwork though. Honestly. Really, really good stuff. But I will just be moving to sleeve these as quickly as possible. Get onto that final pack. And then have a look. I'll sleeve it. I'll put everything away in a binder and then come back and we'll do that second box. Holy moly, man. Good though. Good, aren't they? Really. I had seen the artwork, like I said, but I wanted to just not have too good a look at it. So obviously we're seeing repeats here. So obviously I could be really impressed by what we're looking at. You don't want to spoil it for yourself. Someone said it in the Facebook group, and it makes a lot of sense, it really does. Obviously I've got repeats here. That's fine. All right, last pack, and then we've got the hit pack. See how we go, eh? All right. I have another VR. This one, Wheeljack. That's nice. Wheeljack was a brilliant character, wasn't he? He really was, Those VRs, they're nice, Worth collecting them. Look, Wheeljack and Ratchet, they're the two that built the Dinobots. Look at that. Oh. These I'll maybe call them UR Diamond, right? They're the highlight of the show thus far. They're honestly, they're magnificent cards. Delightful. These are good too. Don't get me wrong. These are good too. Just the artwork on them is a bit strange. But it's nice to get a level of transparency into some of these cards. Copyright 2026. Yeah. They're good, They're good. And I'll go through these really quick. I know what you're thinking. But I want to see what they've got in that hit pack. I'm always going to save the hit pack till last. Incredible artwork. If you haven't got any of Wave 2 yet, what are you waiting for, right? Really good. Flying through my sleeves here. But yeah, when I do box 2, I won't sleeve the SSRs and the SRs. I'll do all of that off camera, you know, because we really just kind of want to focus. But I will obviously focus on anything I get that's new. It's dark. I like it because it's dark. It's a real good sort of adult, mature, grounded storyline, you know. All right, let's have a go with the hit pack. What do you reckon, eh? So it's got the XR star in it, and the BR is unique to the hit pack. But it's a real long shot. It's a real long shot. Okay, now I've obviously got one of the ones that has the VR in it, and I've obviously got a BR behind that. That's a nice thundercracker even so. Now we're going to see this too. The BR is the unique to the hit pack. I believe there were just 5 of them. Look at that. Even the foiling on the back there is good. You know? These are good. These are really good. Those VRs aren't bad as well. Honestly, outstanding card quality as always from Kayou. Outstanding stuff. Really, really good. Really good. And the BR. I mean, there's only 5 of these. That's my understanding anyway. So it's not going to take long to collect them all. All right. Okay, now I'm going to take a bit of an intermission here. I will pause the video. I'm going to file everything away into the binder that I've set up for this, and then I will come back and we're going to do the second box. So back in a jiffy. All right, I'm back, and that's all away in the binder now. And let's have a go with the second box and see what we get from this one. I haven't put these away for now, as you can see. So the LR I got of Optimus there, which is nice, and that WR, I am going to just leave them here. They'll be where the special ones go. SSRs and SRs from this box onwards, I will sleeve them off camera. But I'll probably sleeve everything else that I get. But we'll see how we go. So 1 down, 1 to go. Now, I think I was wrong with how I referred to these before. Now, Wave 1 had the UR star that was kind of, I mean, look, it kind of is, but it's more like a diamond, if anything, you know. They're obviously a different type of card, as you can see when you open them. They're not just the same as each other with different like finish, you know. So, anyway, let's have a look at the second box and see how we go with this one. Okay, that's fine. So, great first box though, really good. Once again, this is going to open up with very different artwork there. Soundwave, does that? Oh, Christ. Kind of all happening there, isn't it? That's so good though, so good. Once again, doing really good stuff, and they really at the top of their game. I love that. All right. So that can all go away, and you guys can go on top there. So let's have a go. So yeah, once again, from this one on, I won't sleeve the SSRs and the SRs or anything like that. I'm just going to build a pile of them off to one side. All of that kind of boring stuff I'll do off camera. You just kind of want to see what we're going to get here, right? So let's have a go as we go again. Now, straight away, we've got a VR of Starscream there. God. He looks pissed, doesn't he, you know? Nice. Obviously, anything like that I get, I will sleeve. These are the highlight thus far. Those I don't know about you, but these have just been the standout. They're brilliant cards. They've been really good. This might even be a repeat. I remember getting an RC in the first box. I'll sleeve it anyway, just in case. But the only ones I'm not going to sleeve are these, even though some of them are going to be new. I will just kind of show them off, like I don't remember seeing that artwork. But I'm going to do all of that off camera. All right. So let's just do that, and away we go with the second one. That way we're not sort of messing around here. Look, we can still stop to appreciate it, which certainly we will do when we get something new. You liking what you see though thus far, Mixmaster. I mean, I didn't get really many ARs with the first box. I think I ended up with maybe 3 of them. I'm not as keen on the ARs. Like, they're all right, but that's fine. I'll leave you now. That's fine. That's good. These have been the highlight, though. Each one of these is magnificent. Looking forward to getting all of those. They're a brilliant card. Very much looking forward to getting all of those. This also is a repeat. I remember getting that in the first box, but I'll sleeve it anyway. That's okay. And then just show off the artwork on these ones, put them to one side, and we will kick straight off with the next pack. These are obviously all repeats here. I've seen some of these before. Some of them are going to be new. The artwork's very good, of course, but yeah, some of them we have seen before. So it's after this, like I said, I've got 18. I had 18 boxes. After this, I will have 16 left. That's a nice Shockwave, mind you. They are similar. Look at that. No, I was wrong about that. Maybe it is kind of like a UR style and then the style that's not filled in. I mean, there's some subtle differences there. Really interesting. Look, it's like a Shockwave marathon here, But I like these so much more. I'm not gonna bullshit you. That's nice. These are okay. Like, that's good in its own way, but I like that. So good. If they are the same though, but just gold star rimmed sort of versions of that. But what I mean is though, the artwork is ever so slightly different, isn't it? I mean, very slightly so. But maybe that's just how they are, where it's the same but a slightly different artworked version of it. And of course, I've got a Shockwave here too. I don't think I got that one before. They're nice though. And then, of course, these I'll just show off the artwork, put them to one side, and we're going to go straight into the next pack. It's good though, isn't it, really? I mean, I've obviously got some new ones there. I haven't seen some of that, But let's crack on, eh? A nice VR of Devastator there. He ain't playing around, is he? These VRs are good too, they really are. There's not really anything wrong with them. Leave that over there. Oh, I like these though, they're so good. Those UR stars are so good, or the UR diamond, whatever you want to call them. They're really good. Very good cards indeed. Beachcomber, that is also a repeat. I remember seeing that. Once I get a couple of episodes in here and I've sort of seen this, obviously you go a bit slow with the first couple of boxes because it's all new. You're taking all the artwork in. But after not long, I'm going to just be not really sleeving everything, really just kind of looking for... it ain't going to take long. There's like 45 of these or something, but you're getting 3 in each pack. It ain't going to take long to get them all. It absolutely is not. What is that? Is that a redemption? It is. I've pulled a redemption card already. I would surmise that is for the WR display. Second box, I pulled a redemption card. You can see it is because you scratch the panel off and then send it through. Now, I think that's for the WI display. You can see down the bottom, I think usually it has when they expire. It's somewhere on there. You use the Kayou app, scan it, all that stuff. Obviously, they expire end of 2027. I've got a redemption card already. Ain't bad, is it, eh? I think it's for the WI display. That's my understanding. They're going to be a lot more common than, say, the Frank Welker. Oh, these are so good, though. There's only 18 of the Frank Welker signed cards to redeem. I wouldn't really have gotten Skywarp vibes looking at that. If you didn't say Skywarp, I'm not sure if he's the one I'd be thinking about. That was. After I'm a couple of episodes in, I will record. When I do a video, the next video after I'm a couple of episodes in, I'll show off my binder, kind of how everything is looking. Obviously, we are seeing repeats here. Once again, though, it won't take long to collect all of those. Yeah, that's not bad, though, is it? It's white. LR number 1 of Soundwave. Really good. You can tell every time Kayou bring out a set nowadays, they do sort of take it to another level, you know. They really are. They're doing good work, and I really like these. Those UR star diamonds, whatever you want to call them. They're really good. It's just the way it's got more than meets the eye transformers up the top there. So not wrong with them at all. And of course, Ultra Magnus, which these feel a little bit different as well. It's not normal card paper. They're sort of slightly bendy because of the material that they've been printed on. Even with the gloves on, it's apparent that they feel different, those ones. And then, of course, these I will just show them off and put them to one side. Honestly, Devastator's not messing around in this, is he, really? That's good, isn't it? After a while, I won't be sleeving anything on camera, not unless I get only really the big hits, you know. Superior. I wouldn't mind an XR with Superior, let me tell you that much. I know he's one of the 4 XRs. These are definitely the highlight for me, though, thus far. Honestly, that is so good. That is so good. They really are the standouts. Now, I think that's the same ratchet that I got before. And once again, I'll just kind of show these off and put them to one side. Yeah, I don't like Optimus having Megatron's cannon. You think he would have seen that coming. Apparently it does something to him, right? Anyone knows the story, you know? He's got it there too, hasn't he? Yeah. Alright, 2 more packets and then the hit pack to go. What do you reckon? We had a redemption card. Do you think we'll get an XR? I think you're pushing your luck there, aren't you, Si, really? I might need to redo my filing. Oh, I like that, those URs. The other ones. They're all right, but they do remind you a bit of Wave 1, really. These are the standout for me. How do you feel? I think they've just been brilliant from the start, really. I mean, I'm obviously getting a few with each pack, with each box, I should say, so I ain't going to take much to get them all. Blue streak. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Almost done here, though. If you want to come join us on the Facebook group, would love to see you there. Great community. Really, very, very good. Top blokes. If you've bought any of these, let me know what you have bought and what you've got coming. Last pack, and then we'll do the hit pack, and then that will be it for this video. We have Mirage on the AR. These are great, really. I mean, it's not going to take long to build them all up, but honestly, nothing wrong with that, really. They're beautiful, beautiful cards. Scrapper. And what's going on there? Once again, the artwork is so good, isn't it? It's so good, really. Very, very good. Is that Jetfire there in there? Getting Jetfire vibes. Obviously, Soundwave too. Something's going on. I'm going to read that story. Okay, let's have a go with the hit pack and see how we go. Now, you can't get the redemption from the hit pack, but this is where the XR Star can come into it. I have an LR of Optimus, and I'm going to have a BR behind that. And I have Jazz. I believe there are 5 BRs. They are unique to the hit pack. I've seen this artwork before too. I mean, it's really good. But it's, again, Optimus with Megatron's cannon. I don't know. I don't know about that one. I'll leave you there. You're all right. And the BR as well. All right. So I'm 2 boxes in. 2 boxes down. These are nice too, really. Thanks for anyone who's watching. If you do want to come join us on the Facebook group, I'll leave a link in the description. It is Sunday my time. This video is going to encode after I've uploaded it, and then I'll put it online straight away. So because it's the new set, we all kind of wanted to see how it looks like. If obviously, if you didn't want to be spoiled, you wouldn't want to watch this video. But this is really just a glimpse. I've only opened 2 boxes. There will be more. I'll upload the second episode of this, my Energon Universe Wave 2 series. I'll upload the second episode on Thursday. The offensive is going to move from its usual Sunday slot, which is today, to Tuesday. And then I'll have the episode 2 of this. And then the offensive will retain its Sunday slot as usual moving forth, though I do have a new series coming as well. Thanks for watching. The artwork here is incredible. Once again, Kayou kicking it up to the next level. Love the boxes, all of that kind of stuff. Really very good. Thanks for watching, anyone. And yeah, look, there'll be more from me again soon.